Didn't even get to cross.
How's it going, guys? It's Ryan here, and welcome to this video where we are going to be testing out the Tier 92 Staff of Sliske. Alright, so quickly from a fashionscape perspective, this is what the staff looks like. It looks pretty cool. You've got like the 3 Sliske heads, and overall it's a pretty nice looking staff, although I would say it looks a little bit worse than the other two, but that's just my opinion. Obviously, with the right setup, it can look extremely good as well. So obviously, you're not watching this video just to see what the staff looks like. You want me to test out and see how good it is in different PvM and PvP scenarios. So first off, we're going to talk about stats. So compared to the Noxious Staff, just like the other Tier 92s over the Tier 90 variants, it has 45 more damage as well as 119 more accuracy. Alright guys, so 2 really quick things. First thing, the staff is about 2.1 bills, somewhere in that region, or at least it was when it was purchased like a week ago, so I don't really know what the price is now, but it's got to be something similar to that. Now, second thing is, with the Zaros Godsword, there was a caveat, which was the attack range, and the exact same with the bow. The Noxious Longbow had a way longer attack range than the Saron Godbow. This staff does not have any caveats at all. It is exactly identical to the Noxious Staff. The only difference is the increased accuracy and the increased damage, and that is why, in my opinion, this has the potential to be the best Tier 92, or the best of the new Tier 92 weapons. The Staff of Sliske has a special attack called From the Shadows, where a white is summoned from the Shadow Realm that attacks your target 5 times, dealing between 20 and 100% damage each attack. This special attack costs 50% adrenaline and has no cooldown, although only 1 white can be summoned at a time. Alright guys, so I tried out the special attack at a ton of different bosses. The first place I tried it out was Araxxor, and honestly, was it worth using? Probably not. On average, it hit about 8,000 damage, but one thing that's really important to consider is if you're fighting something with extremely high defense, it actually has a chance of missing. It has similar accuracy, it looks like, to a player with a Tier 92, but a couple of times 2 or even 3 of the attacks miss, so there's no 100% hit chance either. Okay, so one other place where I wanted to try out the special attack was Telos, and this was the one place where it had potential uses, especially in the Adrenaline Beam. So in the Adrenaline Beam, when you're getting tons of extra free adrenaline, you may as well pop one up because it will add some damage. Now, as you can see, when the special attack hits, it is slightly darker than a regular hit, as you can see with that 1800 hit. It looks like a hit spot from a hit that happened a little bit earlier on, but it never actually shows up in the bright red color a new hit does. So that's sort of how you can distinguish how hard your special attack is hitting. Now, other than that one situation at Telos, the usage of the special attack is extremely limited. The one other place it was quite cool was in player versus player. The only problem is it only works in multi-way combat. If you summon the white in singles, the white will just basically become Usain Bolt. He'll run around like a crazy person all over the place and will not help you in any way whatsoever. Where's my shadow clone friend? Where are you at, shadow clone friend? Shadow clone friend, where did he go? Where's my shadow? He literally ran so quick. Oh, there he is. Hey, shadow clone. Just running around through the wilderness. That's how they're gonna populate the wilderness. 642 to the face. Good fight, man. So anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say about the special attack. The one other thing to look out for is currently you can kill your own white with a chain ability. So you can actually kill your own minion who's there to fight for you with a chain, and your minion has 3,000 hit points. So just look out for that, but I'm sure that will be patched at some point. Alright guys, so the first place I took this staff was Araxxor, and it absolutely blew my expectations out of the water. It was absolutely incredible. It was so much better than I thought it was going to be, and you know, a lot of people don't like to mage Araxxor because it's just annoying and the bleeds get put on you, and that totally makes sense. It's annoying. Now that being said, if you go with an Amulet of Souls and a Nihil and everything else, you know, it goes extremely well, and I was shocked by how quick these kills were and how smooth they were, and in all the Araxxor kills I did, they were all timed between 4 minutes and 40 seconds and 5 minutes and 20 seconds, and I did 10 kills. Which I know for most people, like, it's not a world record or anything, but for me that is extremely quick, and that's a lot faster than I'd usually be killing the boss. I was never coming close to running out of food, nothing was really problematic at all, and just the entire kill was smooth and extremely quick. I was actually getting much quicker kills with this staff than I was with the Tier 92 bow, and they were also faster than when I went with the Tier 92 Godsword as well. So, you know, that absolutely blew my expectations out of the water. I'm not going to say it's the best weapon for Rax. I'd say the bow is still the best weapon for Rax, because with a bow you can do higher in range Araxxor. Ranging Araxxor is way better for food consumption, all that, but honestly, it was incredible, and some of my fastest Araxxor kills ever happened with this staff. Alright guys, the next boss I took the staff to was Beastmaster Durzag, and the first thing I'm just going to show you guys is I was on an 100 kill count plus team, and actually killing Corms, I was the one who got the big bones, just to say, you know what, the tier 92 DPS does really matter, and it does make a difference, because, you know, I'm not very experienced at Beastmaster, and also I'm generally considered terrible at DPSing, and I managed to get myself those big bones, so yeah, not bad at all. Overall, this staff was great at Beastmaster. If that's your intended combat style, it worked out great. Don't mind me backup tanking in the background here, this is my first time ever doing it, but overall it was really, really good. I also thought I'd take this time to mention the staff is augmented, and it is augmented with precise 5, so just in case anyone was wondering, it is augmented. But anyway, that's basically all I was going to say about Beastmaster. It worked extremely well. Is it something necessary? Definitely not, but it was really good to have. Also, check out that onslaught. That was probably a really bad idea. But yeah, we got the kill down, and that's pretty much everything I have to say about Beastmaster. It was pretty good. Alright guys, the next boss I went to with the tier 92 staff was Telos, and this thing was absolutely great at Telos. It was really, really nice. What I've done here is I'm just going to show you guys a couple P3s. I did about 10 Telos kills, and all of them went quite well. You can definitely feel a difference between this and the Noxious staff. Even though it's like a slight difference, obviously it's a 2-level difference, definitely the accuracy was nice, and it felt like a lot of the time my wild magics weren't splashing too much, my asphyxes weren't splashing too much, and you know, the end result was just a lot of like consistent kills where I knew exactly what I was getting out of it. I didn't really have any P3s where just all of my abilities missed and they went on really, really long and I got killed. Nothing like that happened in the 9 or 10 kills I did. So, you know, overall, I'd say this thing gets a great review at Telos. The other thing I talked about a little earlier, you could use the special attack when you're in the Adrenaline Beam. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys some P3s and just say, you know, it definitely got the job done. It did what it needed to do, and I would strongly recommend a tier 92 staff at Telos. That being said, is it worth an extra 1.8 bill just for like the slight upgrade over a Nox staff? I mean, probably not, but definitely if you're climbing for those really high end rage kills, it was really, really good, and it was definitely worth having, and it was a great experience being able to kill Telos with the weapon. Now, one other really cool added bonus to the Sliske staff at Telos is in a Telos kill, you also want to be using these Storm Shards and these Shatter abilities. So basically how this ability works is you stack up shards on Telos in the first 2 phases, and then in phase 3, when you need to do as much damage as you possibly can in a short amount of time, you shatter all of these Storm Shards, and you can hit Telos for a massive hit, like you see right now on screen. That's a 10,000. You can actually hit even higher than that, 12,000, 13,000, 15,000 damage, and it can really help make your phase 3 a lot better, and it makes it go by a lot quicker. Now, one problem with these abilities is they miss quite a bit, and if you have these abilities, you know this, and a lot of the time, your Storm Shards will not actually hit, and then you won't get very many stacked onto Telos. And this can kind of mess up your phase 3 quite a bit, and the other thing can happen, as you saw right there, is the actual Shatter can splash as well. And with the tier 92 accuracy, in the 8 kills I did with Storm Shards and Shatter, in only 1 kill did my Shatter miss, so I just want to say it's quite consistent, and it was quite good, and it was very reliable with the tier 92 staff, a little more reliable than it would have been with the Noxious staff, so you know, that's an added bonus, makes your P3 even easier than it otherwise would be. Alright guys, so after Beastmaster, I went to ROTS, and I actually learned how to kill ROTS to make this video. So basically, all but 4 chests I've done were done making this video, and for this video itself, I did 40 or 50 chests, so I spent a long time at ROTS learning it, and I got really, really lucky with the rotation, and all 3 melee brothers were on the same side, so I could basically just sit there and do mad deeps with the staff, and it went extremely well. We got our side down very, very quickly. I did the meta method, and I also tried out the onslaught method as well. So know that I am very new to ROTS, but it did go extremely well. The accuracy was great, and overall I really have nothing I can complain about. The kills were all smooth, they were all quick. Only thing I can really complain about is the lack of shield drops, but really it was a great experience. It was really, really good at ROTS, and I definitely recommend it. One of the best weapons you could bring here. Welcome to Vorago. This is the last place I went with the tier 92 staff, and I want to quickly preface this and all these clips by saying I am a learner at Vorago, and before testing out the staff, I only had 4 kill count at Vorago, and then I added another 8 kills with this staff. Now, I mention this for 2 reasons. First off, I mention this because a lot of the time a learner at Vorago will bring a Pacyak familiar instead of a Nihil, and I just want to say that I did not do this. I brought the Nihil, so the accuracy you are seeing is the accuracy with a Reaper Necklace, a Nihil, an Aura, as well as a Scrimshaw with the tier 92 staff. And second reason I mention this is obviously I did not do everything perfectly, as I am a learner, so cut me a little bit of slack. There are a couple ticks I wasted and things in these clips you'll see, but for the most part, I just want to show you guys some footage of me killing Vorago so you guys can see for yourself and look at the hits and make your own judgment about the staff. Now, that being said, obviously the tier 92 staff is going to be best in class at Vorago and extremely good, but if you're talking about is it worth it or is it necessary, I would say for the Vorago that I was doing, which was 5, 6, 7 man Vorago, definitely not needed. I mean, it was cool to have, it was helpful, and it was also really cool as a learner on a decent team to actually be able to get some drops, because, you know, as a learner, you're expected to not really get any drops and have crap deeps and everything else, so it was definitely nice. But for the Vorago I was doing, you definitely don't need it. That being said, if you're doing hard mode kills, you're going for your Vitalis pet, or even if you're trying to do a duo or a trio Vorago kill, this thing will be very, very nice to have, because the added damage per second, that's approximately 5% upgrade over the Noxious staff. It's going to be really nice to get over some damage thresholds, especially with your push. It can make it a lot easier. So anyway guys, that's going to be the end of the PVM related testing. It's time to go Pking. Alright guys, so the first 4 or 5 fights I recorded, unfortunately the audio just got totally messed up and it was actually unlistenably bad. It was absolutely terrible. So unfortunately those clips I will not be able to put into this video. Now this fight was extremely cool, so I did want to put just this fight in the video and I thought I'd just intro the actual PK commentary with this fight, use this fight as sort of backing footage for that. So yeah, I guess welcome to the PK commentary portion of the video. Look at that 754, that just looks beautiful. That's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy the PK commentary. Let's do it. Landed, the Vuln has landed. Let's go with the staff and see what happens. Oh, nice little Venge combo. Kills me with the Venge instantly. None of that, please. And let's do a spec just so that we can see our little Shadow Clone and he can just run around and, you know, be free. You know what? Be free, little Shadow Clone. Be free. Ooh, 693 to the face. That was a really close one. Thank you so much, Shadow Clone. He's Usain Bolt. He's running for it. He's getting out as quickly as possible. I'm a huge fan of the Shadow Clone. You know, let's get another one up. Here we go. Oh no, the old one is still helping me in combat. Oh yeah, that's what's happening. Never mind. All right, here we go. Shadow Clone, go! Save me. 623 to the face. Good fight to you, man. Guys, I am jumping into a rematch with Ursus Shock. Good luck. Here we go. It landed. I know, I've rolled like 14 times. I'm great at this game. I should probably eat there. Not a bad call. He can probably still hit like a 550, something like that, so I should be a little bit careful. And not Venge combo myself out, just like that. That could have been real bad. The spec is this incredible special attack. Go, friend. Be with me. Thank you so much, Shadow Clone. Help me out, fam. Run for it. Run for the hills. All right, guys, I'm jumping into a fight with Drew. Here we go. Hopefully this ends well for my life. Get a little, that wasn't really a one tick. I don't even know what that was. But look at that, 541. Not a bad hit. I want a Shadow Clone. You know what? I want a friend to help me by, I don't really know. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Hey, Shadow Clone. When's he going to start running? I think he starts running right about now. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You know you want to. 675. Oh my god, this thing is ridiculous. Alright, good luck, Ursus. Here we go, jumping into the fight. I think he's got another Venge he can stack up. I'm a little scared, but you know what? Fair game. Let's get he who must not be named. Oh, look at that Venge break with a 91. That's like the luckiest thing of all time. Let's get our little... Look at him go! Look at him! He just flies. This is like the prototype for mounts in RuneScape. You can just ride one of them around. Definitely how it's gonna work. I actually hope that's how it works. At least then that person will serve a purpose of some sort. But yeah, I should probably focus on the fight and actually pay attention to it because otherwise I'm probably gonna get killed by a vengeance. Look at that 709 though. Those 700 hits with this thing, they just look so nice just to see them. They're great. But yeah, 662 to get the kill. This thing is absolutely ridiculous. It's just, you know, it hits really hard. It's like a knock staff plus. Hits a little harder than that even. Uh-oh, the vengeance. No, none of that. Okay. Alright guys, I got a pot up. I am in a fight with this person. I can't even pronounce his name. I'm not even gonna try to. Ooh, I'm actually gonna die. No. Okay, I gotta land a Vuln. Here we go. Get the Vuln up. Alright, now I'm gonna break your vengeance with a random whack. Little whack there. And now we're gonna go in with this thing. Smack! Full hit points. Oh, not quite. But yeah, good luck to you, man. Someone camping the age. Yes, this should be a fun little fight. I just want to see what I can hit. 622. That's not bad at all. And you are going to teleport away. Honestly, fair enough. I ain't even mad. That's fair enough. Good fight to you, man. We're going to summon up he who must not be named. And we are not going to mention him whatsoever because he's honestly dead to me. I don't even see him right now. He dipped real quick that time. But yeah, we're in the fight right now. Hopefully we can get some massive hits. 594, that's the type of massive hit we need. And, oh my goodness, that could have been the kill there. Kind of risked it there. Not quite enough, though, to get the kill. Only like a 230 hit. Although I really cannot ever complain about hits with this thing. It can hit so hard, so consistently. It's just a really great weapon overall for laying down ridiculous amounts of damage. Oh god, no, not the vengeance. I am dead to a 548. Good fight to you, Ursus Shock. Alright guys, the vulnerability has landed and I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. Okay, here we go. We good here. Jumping into the fight. Oh, is he venged already? Oh god. I just one hit myself. Lol, that was incredible. Good fight to you, man. Let's go back and find another one. That was the first fight of the evening. I kind of recorded this video in 2 parts and clearly Ryan needs a bit of a warm-up. That was pretty bad. So yeah, I'll be back with another fight in just a minute. Guys, good luck to Drew, jumping into the fight right here. And yeah, this guy's got vengeance. He actually killed me before. He's the guy I died to right at the start. It was a really embarrassing death. It was just like the worst possible death to take. Super awkward. But you know what? We're gonna get a Shadow Clone and we are gonna forget about all our troubles because Shadow Clone is, what are you doing, buddy? Alright guys, I wonder how this person's gonna kill me. A little scared here, but yeah, good luck to you. Let's jump right into it. I'm a little worried. 7-11, look at that. Welcome straight to the Quickie Mart. It just happened right there. That massive hit though, and yeah, the Vengeance is extremely scary. Definitely got to eat through that. But yeah, that was a massive hit, 711, not bad at all. I'm just gonna camp this thing, and you know what, if he kills me with a Vengeance, that's fine. I want to see what this thing can hit. Hey, Shadow Clone, what's up, buddy? 638. This thing just combos incredibly well. It hits so high, 638 followed by a 539. This thing just gets the job done, and then a 430, that was actually a max hit. So good fight to you. This is extremely powerful. It's extremely powerful. So anyway, guys, I'm going to grab my 80k loot, beautiful 80k loot, and head to the bank. That was just incredible. Alright guys, so now we're in Clan Wars. He's using Max Mage with a Polypore so he can venge me and kill me that way. And yeah, let's jump into the fight. The last fight was a bit of a blooper because I just died instantly. I just basically KO'd myself. Also, something interesting about the Shadow Clone, it does work in multi-combat. So you guys can actually get to see it here. That's basically why we're in Clan Wars. And you'll see that it actually adds some decent hits. See that 135? That's from the Shadow Clone. Not bad at all, and then the 42 was as well. It also can miss, which is interesting. I think it has the exact same accuracy as the staff does, like base accuracy. So obviously it's not going to be incredible against someone in max gear, but also it's not going to be bad. So yeah, I'm going to summon up another Shadow Clone there, and it does look extremely cool. If only it worked in single combat, it does look extremely cool. I'll definitely give it that. It's a really cool look, having like an extra fighter with like a Sliske mask attacking for you. Definitely a cool thing. Definitely adds some really nice combos. Alright guys, let's get a Shadow Clone up in the multi-combat, because that's the only time it's actually useful in these multi-combat zones. I don't know if anyone's really going to use this in Legacy. Look at that, 673. Gotta get a combo. Gotta get a combo going. Where is my little friend, though? Where'd my friend go? Oh, there he is. He's attacking some... Oh, he's all the way over there. That's the funny thing. They can pop up in kind of a weird spot where it's hard to sort of figure it out where he is. But yeah, as you can see, like, you can combo quite well with the little Shadow Clone. So I'm going to summon up another one here just so you guys can get a good look. And yeah, there we go. There's my little Shadow Clone, and he's gonna add some deeps. As you can see, almost actually got the kill right there for me, which is really interesting. Right, guys, I've got a fight with Aleph M. This is gonna be the last fight of the video, just because I feel kind of 709. As I hit a 709, I feel kind of scumbaggy going out and camping the staff. I'm doing it to test it out, but I'm not gonna like unnecessarily go clear the wilderness. And good fight to you with a 626. That is a perfect way to end the commentary. Good fight to you, man. And yeah, we're gonna go to Prif and talk about this weapon on the whole, final overview, final wrap up. Alright, so now it's time for a final wrap up and final review and my final thoughts on this staff. So first off, in a PVM scenario, it is absolutely unparalleled. It's absolutely incredible. And honestly, in my opinion, it is the best tier 92 weapon. The reason I think it's the best tier 92 weapon is because there is no argument you can possibly make that it is not best in class. You know, you can look at the Zaros Godsword and you can say, well, the Noxious Scythe has better attack range, so it's more useful in certain spots. It's the same thing with the bow. You can look at the bow and say, well, it's great in terms of damage and accuracy, but the attack range is a little bit annoying at next, and it makes it potentially worse than the Nox bow. With the staff though, there is literally no caveat. There's nothing negative. There's no, this thing is great, but blank. There's nothing at all. It is the best in class in every single way. Now, in the Wilderness, I give it a 9 out of 10. It was extremely good. The hits were extremely high. I left the Wilderness because I felt like a scumbag for camping it because it was so overpowered and the hits were so extremely high. I just felt like no one I was fighting even had a chance. So, you know, in the Wilderness, it was very good. Obviously, the special attack would only work in multi-combat, but it still hit extremely hard. There really aren't too many weapons that hit as hard as that. So anyway guys, that's going to be just about it for this video. I hope you all did enjoy. Thank you all so much for watching. I also want to give a massive shout out to my friend Jeremy for letting me use his staff. But for the first two testing videos, I bought them. I bought the Zaros Godsword and I lost 80 million GP on it. Then after that, I bought the Saren Godbow. I lost upwards of 200 mil on that thing as well. And by that point, I actually didn't have enough money to make the staff video and I actually was planning on not making it. I wasn't going to make it at all. And then my friend Jeremy let me know that he actually had one and he was using it and he was going away to work for 3 days. So he said, why don't you use it while I'm working, and then I'll augment it and everything once I get back. So mad shout out to him for that, because otherwise this video would not be here. Alright, couple quick things before I end the video. First off, if you want to check out my brand new series, The Road to 2.147 billion GP Drop Tab, you can click on the screen right now or look in the description down below. Also, this video took me 15 hours to edit, so a like would really be appreciated. Other than that, have a great one everyone, and peace out.